enjoy what's
first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is caught!
Thank you, and God bless America.
Good evening and welcome to Salem Stadium here in Salem, Virginia for the final game of the 2024 football season. The Class 2 state championship here. The Strasburg Rams taking on the Graham G-Men. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening. Tim Blank alongside with me is Christian Sowers. And Christian, we said it at the top of the first broadcast. We'll say it again here. This is what it's all about. This is what your ultimate goal is when you strap the gear on for the first time in August.
Exactly. I mean, these are what these kids and coaches dream of before they even get to the high school realm of things. They want to be state champions. Everybody wants to be crowned. That team, that year, nobody was better than they were, especially when you put all the hard work in and you're playing after Thanksgiving, like I said, and then you're playing in December on this Saturday. There's nothing better than that.
So we see that the Rams in the purple jerseys and pants right here making their first appearance in the state final since 1995. A long time coming for the Rams as they hope to do something that they have never done and get to take that trophy with them back up I-81 to Strasburg, Virginia tonight. On the other side, out of Bluefield, Virginia, right on the border with West Virginia, the Graham G-Men making yet another appearance here. They have 6 appearances here in the state final since 1986, and they have 4 championships to their credit, one in 2018 and the other in 2022 most recently. And the G-Men getting ready to come out here on the field. They've got the banner up and ready and everything. And you got the competitors that are coming out right here as well. Captain's getting ready for the coin toss as it is a fever pitch here for this one as both communities have shown up and shown out for their teams here, Christian, as we see it pretty full on both sides for both Strasburg and for Graham.
This is what you want to see for high school football. You want to see folks in the stands and being loud and supporting these kids as they go have 60 minutes of some of the best fun they'll have in their lives, especially a memorable moment of playing in a state championship game.
So as we see it right here, they're about ready to do the coin toss. They're going to bring the captains out here in just a moment. For Strasburg captains, number 1, Riley Walker, number 7, Taki Coates, number 43, Lucas Martinez, and number 55, Jacob Britton. On the other side here for the G-Men, number 8, Chris Edwards, number 17, Ubernell Isabel, number 55, Ben Hendrick, and number 35, Omari Hill. So we get the teams together right at midfield. You get a good view of both right here as we get set to go for this one. Christian, what would you go on ahead and say are the keys to this game right here for both teams?
Simple. We'll start with Graham right now. They have got to stop the run. That is going to be key for them. So you said shields up. That's exactly what they need to do. If they can stop the run, that Strasburg has been potent with their running game. If they can do that, that's going to help them to be able to get them out in a one series, keep it quick and easy, and get their offense, which is high, potent on the field. That's what they want. Again, Strasburg has to – Graham, they've got to establish the run. If they can establish that run, then it's going to let them open up into the play action and get Strasburg to essentially bite on their run game. Now, Strasburg, what they need to take care of is they are going to be a ground and pound team. They have got to limit the big plays of Graham, and then they're going to have to win the trenches. That's where they win their football games, is if they can win it on the D-line, win it on the O-line, and get push and be able to open those holes so their running backs can get 7 to 8 yards instead of 3 and 4. That's where they win.
As we see the toss is done right there for those teams as we get set to go. It looks as though that Strasburg has won the toss. Indeed, they have. Strasburg has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. Real quick, let's go on ahead and show everyone how these teams got here. With Strasburg, a 54-7 victory over Buckingham in their region championship, and then a 14-13 grinded-out victory over Bracosin on the road, no less, in the state semifinal. On the other side for Graham, 21-0 over Union, and then won a thriller against Glenvar, 28-24, to get themselves a ticket punched here to Salem. As we get the players all set to go for this one, and Christian, again, we're not the only game in town, but this one right here, this means a lot to a lot of people.
This is going to be a very fun game, much like the one we had earlier today. So there's wonderful teams all across the state that are competing with state championships. I'm excited that we got this one.
So we see them getting ready to go. And again, just for the folks, again, the other matchups we have up at Liberty University in Lynchburg, we have Arina and Phoebus getting ready to go in that one. And up a little further up I-81 at James Madison University's Bridgeforth Stadium. As the G-men take the field, they are ready to go in this one. But in the Class 6 championship, you've got the Tigers of Oscar Smith out of Chesapeake, Virginia, taking on the James Madison Warhawks of Vienna, Virginia. Madison looking for their first state championship in program history. And that's a program that dates back all the way since, I believe that's a program that dates back all the way to the Eisenhower administration. So it has been a long time coming for the boys from Vienna. And I can sit here and say that if they find themselves ready to go in this one, Vienna is going to be quite a celebratory place tonight if they can pull the upset. So as we see them getting ready to go right here once again, we are just about ready to get this one underway. Again, this is a tremendous atmosphere here. Again, this stadium here, Salem Stadium, future home of the Division III Roanoke College Maroons, who just completed a successful club season or JV season this year.
Yep, club season.
I believe undefeated in their 5 games.
3 games.
3 games.
Yep, undefeated in their 3 games. So great job, Coach Steinspring and company. So former Virginia Tech assistant.
It's going to be fun to see that, as I think that bringing in college football here to Salem is going to do wonders for this place.
I think they could be a powerhouse in the ODAC.
Just taking a look right here, and we're setting it up. Alfred Carter kicks it off. We are officially underway here in Salem. Ball taken by number 6 of Blake Graham as he tries to reverse the field right there. He gets taken down at the 25-yard line. He ran a long way just to get back to the 25 on that one there, Christian.
Yeah, Jamil Floyd, he ran about 70 yards and got nowhere. So that was just a great job by the kicking unit of Strasburg to be able to stay in their lanes. That's what special teams coordinators talk about all the time. You've got to stay in your lane and do your job, and that way you limit big plays.
We set it up right here, 1st and 10 for the G-men as they set things off right here. They're trying to hard count to start things off. In a quarterback, number 10, Dalton Roberts, 6'1", 175-pound junior. Roberts back to pass. He's going to fire this one. He's got a man wide open, caught by number 11, Gage Palmer. All the way down to the 47-yard line. Huge gain right there on 1st down. And what a great way to start things off right there for the G-men.
It's interesting. Coming out with an empty set. I guess that, let that thing fly.
Yeah, they're going to let it fly some more right here because they're going to go back to that 5-wide empty set. They're really trying to go for an air raid on this one. But then in goes Palmer. And we got a timeout on the field. It looks like that Graham is going to take their first timeout right here with 11:20 to go in the first quarter. So a little bit again on how these teams got here. Strasburg, the one who knocked out the team that has made appearances here in Salem for the better part of the last decade, they absolutely manhandled Riverheads in their region semifinal game back in November, 35-7. And you could say that, of course, Riverhead's probably not the same team that they had been after Cook Carter Cash graduated and is now a walk-on at UVA. But at the same time, you look at that and you're just thinking, like, this is the first time in almost a decade that we have not seen the bright red jerseys of Riverheads here playing for a state title.
You don't ever hear that score with Riverheads being on the receiving end of that. What one would call a tail whipping. That was what they got.
Whipping. That was absolutely that. And again, they lost the championship game here last year against Radford in the Division II title game. But then they tried to get back, and unfortunately, Riverheads Strasburg kind of just had everything in store for them. 1st and 10 here for the G-men. Back goes Roberts. He's under heat. He fires it out. It's complete. This one there complete to number 9, Malachi Ellick, 6'1", 175-pound junior, as he gets about a 7, 8, 9-yard gain there on first down. It'll be 2nd and 1 coming up.
This game is going to be old school versus new school. You're going to see the new school air raid offense. Which it isn't new, but it's relatively new. Not going to run the ball as much.
You don't see that you don't see an air raid like this in high school that much. I think that's the big thing. Empty backfield, 5 wide set once again here. There's the snap, and he's going to take it straight himself. He's got the first down and more. Taken down inside the 30, down to the 21-yard line. Dalton Roberts launching his way through right there for Graham. Really strong play right there. A 12-yard gain. That'll be a first down for the G-men.
Calling his own number. You love a quarterback that can run and get downhill and not afraid to take a hit. At times, if I'm an offensive coordinator, I want you to slide, get down, don't take as many hits as you can.
And we got whistles on the play, and there was a penalty, I believe. It was an offensive false start, so that's a 5-yard penalty coming up right there. And you heard the reaction from the Strasburg fans that made the trip down here. They thought that one was coming back for them.
Oh, yeah. He was gone if that was a live play.
1st and 15 here for the G-men. Palmer back to pass. Roberts, rather. Fires that one long, just beyond the grip of number 5, Campbell Fix.
That was a beautifully thrown ball, just a little bit too far for the intended receiver. I love it. I mean, you got to make some changes. Strasburg has to be able to – they got to get the push with their front. If they don't get the push with their front, then they're not going to be able to stop the run.
They need to find some way to get some pressure in there on Roberts.
100%. They have to get him moving outside the pocket.
So he set it up right here again. 2nd and 15, and another penalty on the play. Let's see what this one is as the head official makes the call. Oh, an encroachment penalty there on the Rams. You don't want to be giving away free yards to a team like Graham, Christian.
No, you can't with a potent offense, because now they're exactly back where they started. Now you can dial up a different scheme or a different route tree for your receivers. You don't have to make a big long pass now. It's easier for your quarterback.
They just call it in there from the sideline right here. Roberts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to go himself straight up the middle this time. Rams pretty much ready. He gets down to about the 25-yard line, a gain of 4 yards.
And that's the thing with a team having to honor the pass, they have to lose numbers in the box. So when you lose numbers in the box, it opens up that run game.
Yep.
The run will always play off the pass, and the pass will always play off the run. They go hand in hand. And it's simple. As a quarterback, the only thing you got to read is do I have numbers? And if I have numbers, let's run.
So we take a look right here. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. 4 at the line. You got a couple of linebackers in there. Roberts across, has it complete. Inside the 10, taken down at about the 8-yard line. That's Malachi Ellick, number 9. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal for the G-men. And they had that one perfect. That was a perfectly set up pass right there for Roberts.
That was a beautifully thrown ball. Great route for the receiver, too. You had the linebacker. He was able to suck down to try to cover the flat. As soon as he sucked down, the receiver was able to find the soft spot in the coverage. Easy 1st down and more.
And now you see the G-men coming up right here. Again, this opening drive, everything they could have wanted. Brings up 1st and goal right here, 8-yard line. Empty set once again. Roberts taking it himself. Goes off tackle. He's going to get across down inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line.
Exactly. Dalton, I would expect them to probably do that play again.
I would not be shocked.
Or you might see a little corner route over here to the near side. Would be exactly what they're going to do.
So we are under 8 minutes to go on this one here in the 1st quarter.
Watch a pick play.
Set it up right here. Empty set once again. They're going to try to pinch him down here on defense. And great stop in the backfield there. Number 51 of Strasburg, Gage Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, that was a risky play call. I tell you what, Strasburg is learning. They were able to pull, because Gutierrez was on the slot receiver on the near side, and he came in to help.
A 2-yard loss right there for the for that. Now we got a different look right here. Gabriel Lilly in taking the snap right here. The snap, Lilly. He's looking for the edge, and did he get in? No, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Big 4th down here. Strasburg's fans are getting excited now. This is huge if you can get them to turn over.
4th and goal coming up right here for the G-men. Bit of a different look on that one, and just could not get it in.
This early in the game, I almost would just take the points.
And I also take a look right here. They don't have the play clocks rolling for this game.
They don't. They did for the first game.
So they need to.
Looks like the coach is trying to find out the personnel that he wants.
So let's see. And I don't see. Yeah, there's no T or anything on this one.
Yeah.
They're going for it.
It's not a bad spot to go.
Lilly.
Go for it here.
Lilly going to take the direct snap on that one, and a timeout is going to be taken by the Rams. And this has been a long drive right here for the G-men right here. Just a bit over 5 minutes here to start things off at the beginning of the game.
These are two smart coaches. You let them get set, and then you call that timeout late. You want to see what they're coming out with. What personnel do I need to change my personnel? Maybe my front, maybe my D-line needs to change. Maybe I need to go heavier with my D-line, because typically they're going to be fast and spread you out. That's what Graham is doing. That's what they've done all year. It's pretty much who they've always been for the most part. Now, with Strasburg, they have got to be able to get some push, like you said, put some pressure on the quarterback. But if they're able to run the ball through the A-gap with designed quarterback runs, it's going to be tough if you're not loading the box up. But then load the box up, you can obviously pass. That's a tough thing with a spread offense.
So we're going to see how this goes here for both teams. Strasburg hoping to keep them out of the end zone. Graham wanting to start this game off right. As they bring it on out, they get set to go. 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Coming up right here for the G-men. And they still are going to have Gabriel Lilly take the snap on this one. Same formation, one receiver split to each side. Lilly on the snap, he's going to try off tackle again. He slips the tackler, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, G-men.
A beautiful play call. Load it up and say, I'm going to run it. Stop it.
Right there, the same exact play that they called previously that just got stopped a little short. Finds its way into the end zone, and Graham is going to strike first in this one, now up 6-0. And they bring it back in here. They get the muddle, but they were prepped for it. The extra point is up, and it is good. So a long drive winds up benefiting the G-men right there. 7-0 here early in the first quarter. Tim Blank and Christian Sowers will be back with more after this.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
This is the start of something fun. Kind that's best had outdoors. Where family gathers, an adventure awaits. The good tidings that make for even better times. And with the right stuff at the right price, the most wonderful time of year happens here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
And we're back here on the NFHS Network. Tim Blank and Christian Sowers with you here live from Salem, Virginia, as we are set to go right here. Graham about to kick off, and Dylan Nash with it, and he's just going to launch that one up as a poocher. It's going to be taken at about the 22-yard line. Good run right there, and a fumble on the play, and the G-men have it.
That's the worst thing you could have happen, and Strasburg is deflated. You could hear a mouse walk around on the ground here on the Strasburg side.
Certainly not the way they wanted this game to start off with them. No two ways about it. Riley Walker had it, and making a move, it gets knocked out of his hands. And just like that, rather than Strasburg getting their first go at offense, you've got Graham back on the field here for an encore. Now back to a more traditional look right here. Roberts in shotgun. He's flanked by Palmer. Back goes Roberts. Fires it across. Just misses his intended receiver, Campbell Fix. That one right off of his fingertips.
Goodness, that was close. Coach almost had that ball picked off. He had it picked.
And the good effort there from the secondary of Strasburg to have the pressure on. 2nd and 10 coming up right here for the G-men. And now they're going to show them the empty look once again. 3 wide receivers on the near side, 2 to the far. There's the snap. Roberts fires it across. That one bounced. That one well behind Ellick on that one.
You tip your cap. That was your DBs did a great job there.
DBs did a great job, and I think you also, again, what I said on the first possession, getting the pressure on right there.
The pressure was assisted by the DBs. Those DBs doing a great job with being able to cover those receivers well. Again, you had a pump fake and then trying to move your feet and try to make a pass. That's tough.
3rd down, 10 yards to go coming up right here for the G-men. There's the snap. Roberts, he's going to fire this one long. Caught! Complete there to number 8, Chris Edwards. Down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line.
Edwards, a big boy. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds. That's a lot of meat for a receiver. And beautiful pass by the quarterback, Cameron Allen. We got 2 number 10s, Dalton Roberts.
Dalton Roberts, that's the guy that I have listed on mine, so let's keep that in mind as we set it up right here. 1st and 10 coming up right here. Roberts, high snap, little jet sweep right here to Blake Graham. And Blake Graham, he's got the 1st down inside, tightrope walking. No, they say he got out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
if he would have made it in there, that was acrobatic. The talent to be able to get down that sideline. Strasburg fans are not happy with the defensive play calling.
Certainly not the start of the game I think that they had in mind coming down here tonight. As the sun is basically almost all the way down. We've got some clouds rolling in. No real threat of rain here tonight. All right, you got Roberts in the backfield. There's the snap, fakes it, gets it over there, over to number 5. Somehow he slips the tackle. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, G-Men. Campbell Fix.
Slips 3 tackles to punch it in for 6. That's what you love about your receivers. You can get happy about that.
Listed at 5'10", 170. That must be pure muscle because otherwise I don't know how he did not go down.
Slippery. He's bouncing off of would-be tacklers like a pinball.
And this is just not the position that Strasburg wanted to be in, especially with such a run-heavy, with a run-orientated offense. Falling down 2 scores, I mean, this is exactly what spelled doom for Riverheads here against Radford a year ago. Extra point is up and good. We'll go ahead and keep things right here on the NFHS Network. I mean, Christian, again, when you're down 2 scores with a run-first offense, I mean, you got to think to yourself, oh boy, we're behind the 8 ball right now.
You don't change what you're going to do on offense. You haven't had a series on offense yet. The fumble was on the kick return. So you go in with your plan and you got to execute it and see what you're going to get. They might be able to break some big runs, and it might be 14-7 with 5 minutes left on the clock. You don't know.
But here's the thing: you need to get your defensive players some rest. They've been out here for more than half of the first quarter already. They've already got to be feeling a little bit frustrated, especially after the turnover on the kick return.
They are. I would be frustrated because they need some rest, like you said. But at the same time, they need some momentum, and you can go with short rest if you got some momentum on your side and some excitement.
Now, the one thing I will say, taking a look at Braden Huff, that guy looks like that he can pitch the pill a little bit right there. So maybe again, we know that Strasburg is run first, but don't think that they can't throw it. Nash with the kickoff, and it's going to be the same player once again here for the Rams. And this time he holds on to it, taken down at about the 37-yard line. Riley Walker's just got to be just sighing with relief on that one, being just like, oh, thank goodness. So we'll get our first look at the Strasburg offense here in this one. And again, this Strasburg offense has been just utterly dominant all season long, basically running over teams. Really, the only loss that they had was a game against Clark County. They lost 7-6, but they again have been undefeated otherwise. So we're going to start seeing some action right here. Brandon Hoff under center at quarterback right here. You don't see that often. You got 3 running backs in the backfield. Hoff takes the snap right up the middle that time. I believe that was to Lincoln Bosworth.
Little quick fullback dive for Strasburg.
Up to the 44-yard line. That's about a 6-yard gain right there. 7-yard gain, actually. 2nd and 3 coming up right here, as we are just about at 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Again, no score. And yeah, you see him under center right here, Braden Hoff. You don't see that too often these days. Hoff under center. Toss it. Oh, my goodness!
That was a hit if I've ever seen one.
Takei Coates
got lit up by Jaden Palmer.
Oh, my goodness.
Or Gage Palmer. I'm sorry,
Gage Palmer.
A sophomore, 6'2", 190 pounds.
I'm sorry. What are they putting out in the water out there at Bluefield? Holy smokes! What a hit!
I tell you what. If I'm some college coaches, if I'm running a college, I'm like, I don't want that guy.
They set it up here, 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Hoff rolls out, and he gets tripped up. Intended receiver gets tripped up. And it's incomplete, and a 3 and out right there for Strasburg. Certainly just not the kind of drive that they were looking for here.
No, not at all. Now you got to punt this. You got to pin Graham back deep and make them go the full 100 yards to be able to score.
4:04 left to go here in the first quarter, and it's 14-0 Graham. And they certainly need some good coverage on this one. A good snap right there, and that kick, unfortunately, not the kick that they needed, and even worse, it takes a strike. Well, the one thing that will benefit them, though, there is a penalty flag on the field. That was not a good kick right there.
No. And I thought that ball was going to go and hit the Graham player on the return team. I thought it was coming back. I was like, there's no way this ball is going to hit him, and then Strasburg is going to recover.
It looked like that might have been what was going to happen for a moment, but that did not happen. But fortunate for them, there's a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, it looks like it's
block at the back on the receiving team, 10 yards, first down.
So 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and it'll be first down. The only thing that's not going to help them out here on this is that it won't be super further back. They'll mark them right there. They'll back them up to the 39-yard line, it looks like. So give them a little bit of space right there, but again, just not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, no, and some of those penalties hurt, and those are the ones that, as a head coach, you write down and you address them at halftime.
Roberts setting up right here in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He's going to swing pass it out here to Edwards. Edwards, he's got a head of steam and some more right here. Gets taken down at about the 42-yard line into Strasburg territory. And that's going to be enough for a first down for the G-men.
Chris Edwards, his strides are so big. He's 6 foot, but his strides are like he's 6'2", 6'3". And it takes 3 steps, and he's 10 yards down the field.
So we see them setting it up right here. 1st and 10 for the G-men. Roberts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it off this time to Fix. Fix looking around. He's not going to get much of anything. Multiple flags. At least 3 flags on the field on that one, Christian. So let's take a moment and untangle this.
This is going to be coming back.
So, well, again, remember, there are multiple flags. There could be more than one penalty here.
Could be multiple holding calls.
So holding on the offense right there, that's going to give the G-men a little more distance for them to have to deal with. For Strasburg, they know. I mean, they've been close on a few occasions on stopping them. They just need a play to make it right here. That penalty back puts them back in their own territory.
They just need to force Graham to punt. They need to have a good 3 and out.
Setting it up right here, 3:38 left to go here in the first quarter. It's 14-0 in favor of the G-men. Roberts takes the snap, play action fake, under heat, and he's going to get swallowed up. Maybe he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not much else right there. Great play, 51-11. Gage Gutierrez and Harper Sherman both in on the tackle there for the Rams.
That's the sack. And that's the pressure that Strasburg has needed on defense to be able to put. You have to put pressure on the quarterback, especially when they're in a spread formation.
A really good effort right there on the part of both of those players. So as we continue along right here, we're just waiting for the play to come on in. About 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1 here of the Class 2 State Football Championship here at Salem Stadium in Salem, Virginia. Roberts in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Quick pass over here to the near side. Edwards slips one tackler. He'll get forced out of bounds there by Walker.
Great defense by Strasburg. Great job by their DBs to be able to cover almost close to a block in the back on the corner over here on the far side, trying to go after that tackle.
So as we see them going around right here. 3rd down and 20 coming up right here for the G-men. They need to get down to the 31-yard line of Strasburg's to convert the first down. Empty backfield here once again. Roberts back to pass. He's under heat. He gets that one out and underway. Almost intercepted there by number 7, Taki Coates.
Takai Coates has almost, that makes number 2 on the day. He's due for a pick, and the pressure applied to the quarterback again was what forced just a little errant pass. And now we get to see the punt team for Graham for the first time tonight. This is a huge battle for Strasburg. This is where
Absolutely.
you can build momentum right here.
A quick update up a level up at Northwest Stadium in Landover. It's in the 3rd quarter. Last update, 21-10, Navy over Army.
I was not expecting that.
Nor was I. And they punt that one off. That one taking a nice roll, and it's gonna die just about at the. They're gonna mark it at the 3-yard line, and that's as good a punt as you could ask right there for the G-men there and Dylan Nash.
Those are game changers. When you pin a team back inside their own 5, it is deflating because it's like we just had a great series. We got to stop. Now our offense has to start on the 3-yard line. It's one of those where you can't breathe. You can't get a break. Hopefully you can break a big play and you can establish a really good drive. If they can go and use all two minutes here in the first quarter and drive, get to the 50 and hold the ball, go into the second quarter.
They want to do something right here. They want something more than just a 3 and out on this. But they got to get some breathing room first and foremost. There's a snap. They're going to go straight up the middle this time with Bosworth. He'll get maybe 2 or 3 yards on the carry. And yeah, they're going to put it down at the 6-yard line. I'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Certainly not the worst call in that situation right there. At that point on 1st down, inside your 5, you're just looking for some breathing room.
Now look here on my sheet, and I see Bosworth, fullback, middle linebacker. Hey, Brian Bosworth with a neck roll from Oklahoma back in the day.
There you go. There you go. Setting it up right here, under 2 minutes to go. Still got those 3 running backs back in the backfield here. They got Hoff under center. Takes the snap. This time the handoff. Oof, not much room right there. The Graham defense was ready for that one.
Yeah, their defensive front did a great job of being able to fill those gaps. And just, it was a slow developing play.
Yeah, Lucas Martinez on the carry. He loses a yard on the play. 3rd down and 8 coming up right here for the Rams. If nothing else, they need the first down right here. If nothing else, and
yeah, you want to get a first down here and move the chains. Ultimately, if not, you want to.
And they got to burn a timeout here. They were taking too long. And right now, if you are Graham, you are feeling pretty good right about here early on in this one, as they have gotten. And let's go on ahead and see if we can get an update on the other games going on here this afternoon. Class 4 and Class 6 kicking off right around the time we did. And we're going to see about getting a couple of scores on this one. And we are going strong right here. It is 3-0 Phoebus in the first quarter up in Lynchburg right now. That's the only other score that we have at this point. Don't have any updates out of Harrisonburg just yet.
For Graham, you have to tell your guys, don't play the scoreboard. You cannot, because that's when you're going to lose focus. And then you're going to become complacent because you're up by 2 possessions. You've got to be able to just play your game, trust the process.
So we see it coming up right here. Hoff under center. Hoff back to pass. Looks across and just right in the nick of time. Trying to get that one over to Knight. But Campbell Fix was right where he needed to be to make the play. And another 3 and out right there for Strasburg. This has not been a quarter to remember here for the boys from up 81, that's for sure.
No, and it's right now it's a size and physicality difference right now in this football game.
That's
Graham
what it looks
has
like,
a lot of size, and they're a very physical football team.
So we see it right here, number 23. It's Nathaniel Turner back to punt right here for the Rams, and he was lucky to get that one off. That one got back all the way. Edwards got to about the 36-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the G-men with 33 seconds to go.
Another series that the G-men get on a short field. It's a testament to their defense.
That is true.
And Strasburg has yet to see Graham's side of the 50.
That's true as well. So we get it set up right here. Roberts in the backfield. We got 2 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near. Roberts takes the snap, hands the ball off right there to Gabriel Lilly. And Lilly will get a bit of an extra one. We got a flag on the play there late.
Gabriel Lilly with the carry.
Looks like it's going to be on Graham, so that good run won't matter.
And indeed, holding on the G-men.
First down, 20.
G-men are winning on the scoreboard and in the penalty side of things.
You know, they need to clean that up a little bit right here. Again, Strasburg did not reach this game by accident. So they certainly don't want to let that one get away from them. We get some confusion here, it looks like. And they're just going to let this one tick down and let it be the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
So first quarter pretty much dominated here by Graham, as it is 14-0 in favor of the G-men here after 1 here on the NFHS Network. Tim Blake and Christian Sowers will be back with the second quarter after this.
Every morning we rise before the sun, driven by passion, fueled by determination. We train hard, we stay focused, and we never give up, because we know that every drop of sweat, every ounce of effort brings us closer to our dreams. But it's not just about the physical. Staying healthy and hydrating is key. Dairy gives us protein, electrolytes, and other key nutrients we need to recover and stay strong. Because greatness isn't just built on the field, it's built in the choices we make every day. Milk's got game. Do you?
Tim Blank and Christian Sowers with you here live from Salem Stadium in Salem, Virginia. Second quarter set to begin right here. The Class 2 state championship game. 1st and 20 here for the G-men on the Strasburg 45-yard line. Quick pass right there. And a nice slip of the tackle, but a good, good tackle right there by number 33, Brady Knight.
Some more laundry down on the field, too.
Oh, my goodness. What do we got going on here?
Pickup of about 8 on the play.
Hold on a second. Let's see.
A flag is on the play.
The tackle looked clean to me, but
was there maybe something that was said afterwards?
I mean, could have been.
Personal foul, face foul.
Oh.
I mean, maybe it was.
Maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't 100% clean.
Result of the play is a first down.
Which is great because Graham's like, hey, that's a penalty flag not on us.
They'll take that any time right now. Again, they had some pretty costly penalties. And unfortunately for the Rams, they unfortunately squander a 1st and 20 opportunity for their defense. 1st and 10 now here. Roberts in the shotgun, takes the snap. Back to pass. He's going to fire this one. Looking for the end zone. Overthrown. It's caught, but he was out of bounds on the back line.
Roberts' pass is incomplete, intended for number 6, Blake Graham.
And Blake Graham, he ran under that one. And unfortunately, just a little too far on that one. He takes a little bit off. He's maybe able to keep a foot in.
He felt the pressure, and he took a lick from 74 for Strasburg. That'd be in Hudson Conrad. Conrad smoked him.
So 2nd and 10 coming up right here for the G-men. You got to be thinking right now, if you're Graham, you're kind of licking your lips at this point. There's the snap. It's going to be a swing pass over this way, and great stop by Riley Walker.
Good tackle by Riley Walker. That's big.
Chris Edwards, he's been the guy that's been giving him fits right there. But Riley Walker with a tremendous tackle right there.
Trying to get the stands pumped up, and his guys would be like, look, we're busting our tail out here. We're trying to get you a stop. We want to get it back to our offense. We know we deserve to be here. Just give them some sort of emotion.
They're looking for it right here as they come out here. 3rd down, 11 yards to go coming up for the G-men. They're going to have 2 receivers out to the far side. Now, actually 3. Empty look, 5 wide. Back to pass, Roberts, under heat. He fires that one across. That one off target, incomplete. And yeah, he took another shot on that one.
Yeah, and he's limping now. He took a shot from 55.
Yeah, he helped him up a bit, but you're 100% right. He doesn't look like he's as sprightly as he was when the game started.
That's back-to-back shots, and as a quarterback, those don't feel good because what's happening is now the line for Strasburg is able to get some push. They're able to find and shoot those gaps to be able to put pressure.
It's 2 down territory here for the G-men. They're going to go for it. They need to get down to the 12-yard line for a 1st down. Roberts back to pass. He's got all day. Fires it for the corner of the end zone. Intercepted, and he'll just take the touchback on that one. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Hunter Williams, a sophomore, 5'10", 140 pounds. Threw it right in his breadbasket.
He just knew he didn't do anything fancy. He was just like, you know what? We get the ball at the 20-yard line. That's probably about as good as it's going to get right there.
Smart play.
You lost a couple of yards from where they were if you would have just batted it down. But it's not like I would not call that an arm punt.
No.
So now for the Rams, the name of the game is just get something going. 1st and 10 here for the boys in the purple jerseys. There's the snap. Faked it. Looking around. He's going to fire it out here. That's tipped up. Oh, and a great basket catch right there from Bosworth. That's the first down of the game right there for the Rams.
Insane job by Lincoln Bosworth. One, as his body was moving, that ball was falling to his backside shoulder, able to contort his body, make the catch, and get the 1st down. Great job, young man.
Blake Graham almost had an interception on that play.
Yes.
So they got to be careful if they want to try to run that one again. Clock ticking, 1st and 10 right here. Again, the first down for the Rams in this game thus far. They got that one going. Now they want to get more going. There's the snap. They try to run that one straight up the middle with Coates.
Strasburg fans want the offsides call.
And off goes to number 3, Lincoln Bosworth.
Correction, that was Bosworth on the carry. Or no, it was Coates on the carry, I think.
At the 33-yard line.
So no gain on that one. Actually, they're going to say that he lost a yard. So 2nd and 11 coming up right here. Again, both teams with over 300, averaging over 30 points a game coming into this contest. Sets it up right here, 2nd and 11. Hoff hands it off. Gets it ahead this time out to Martinez. And he gets about 3 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 8 yards to go.
So a long 3rd down here for Strasburg. At some point you have to convert these, but you're not helping yourselves by consistently giving yourself 3rd and long. You need to get some 3rd and short, 3rd and inches, something to help yourself out.
It's been their bread and butter all season long, and just right now the G-men have just had them on lock. And right now they just have not been able to get that running game that has given teams fits up and down 81 all season. It's just not been working thus far. Hoff fakes it, fumble on the play, and it's tipped around a little bit and still loose. It's still loose. Somehow the Rams came up with it. I don't know how.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh my goodness.
It looked like backyard football out there for a little bit.
No kidding. That thing just was not. And they're going to mark it down at the 16-yard line. 4th and a mile now. And again, the drive just going to pieces right here on Strasburg. 4th and 28, they'll say.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even say that the drive it's stalling at that point. It's still parked in a driveway. It's never getting started at this point for Strasburg.
And we know that the punting game hasn't exactly been, well, and that one was actually a pretty good punt. And that one's muffed! And they could not come up with it, unfortunately.
That was close.
Campbell Fix, fortunate that he did not turn that one back over to Strasburg. Bosworth on the tackle. I think he was trying. He knew he probably couldn't dive for it, so he was just trying to see maybe if he could get him to overrun it or something with a push.
Exactly, yeah.
So unfortunately not, but that one does give them a little bit of extra room on the back end. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the G-men right around midfield, say at their own 48-yard line. Looks like a pistol formation for the first time here tonight for the G-men. They'll run that one straight ahead to Gage Palmer. Palmer still charging his legs there. He's going to get about 6 yards all the way down, 7 yards actually, all the way down to the 45-yard line of Strasburg.
Led by number 51,
they're just having their way with Strasburg right now. Strasburg has got to find some sort of momentum, extra gear.
Need to find something. They got to start finding it here pretty soon. 2nd down, 3 yards to go coming up right here for the G-men. Pistol formation once again. Roberts taking the snap. He's going to hand it off once again to Palmer. And Palmer is going to be very close to a 1st down.
James Palmer with the carry.
They're going to mark him about a yard short.
Hit on the play by number 23, Nathaniel Turner, after a pickup of about 2.
About 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Very fast-moving first half here in Salem. kind of what we expected in this one, but we did not expect the score.
No, I expected it to be a shootout, not a one-sided affair so far.
So they bring it on right here, coming out here to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go back to the shotgun formation right here. And this time they have Lilly in to take the direct snap. Lilly takes it. He goes forward. He'll get the first down.
Gabriel Lilly with the direct snap. Will pick up about 4 before being
And
tackled.
it's just short field after short field for the G-men. I mean, their defense is going to be well rested for the fourth quarter because they've hardly been on the field.
So they set it up right here, about 5 minutes to go. Pistol formation right here, and very close to an offsides call, but they let him play. Still Lilly in taking the direct snap here. Lilly going to have a quick pass out there to the far side. Nice block on the outer edge to spring that for about maybe 4 or more yards than it would have gotten otherwise.
Lilly threw a really, really good ball.
Yeah, he really did. That was a sharp strike out there to the outer side. And Lilly is only a junior on this, but Roberts also a junior. Second down, 5 yards to go, coming up right here for the G-men. Lilly takes it. He'll take it straight up the middle. He'll get to about the 30, but not much further. Uh-oh, and I think we got some extracurriculars going on down on the field. And I think that might have been on Graham.
Second down.
So hold the phone. Let's take a look at this.
Pitfall. Spencer Rustin against the defense.
Now this one's getting chippy early.
And I think you're getting the frustration from Strasburg in this one here.
Exactly. Maybe Dalton Roberts is shaken up from those hits in the last series.
Maybe that's why we still have Lilly. But then again, Lilly has been in the game already here for Graham a couple of times. So I don't know. Set it in right here. Lilly takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. And he gets taken down at about the 10-yard line. And Strasburg.
Players trying to plead their case with holding.
Second down, 5, Graham.
It's like I understand that folks want to see the holding call when it's their team, but second down, 5 yards to go, coming up at the 10-yard line here for the G-men. Lilly, high snap, hands the ball off. And a great play once again right there. Jamel Floyd on the carry. And once again, Gage Gutierrez, he is in there making the big play, making the stop on defense. Gutierrez, I think single-handedly on defense, really trying his hardest to keep this team in this game.
That was a lick that he laid on Floyd.
You look at Gutierrez as well, his measurables right here, 5'10", 255. You don't think that maybe he's able to get up the field as quick as he does, but he's done that a few times here in this game thus far. 2.5 to go, third down, 5 yards to go coming up here for the G-men. 2 receivers to the far side. Roberts back in the game, pump fake, fires it, looking for the end zone. That one just a little bit off target, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. That'll bring out the kicking team.
That's good for Strasburg. You're happy with that. You're like, I don't like that they're possibly getting 3 points out of this, but to be able to stop them from scoring and only allowing the possibility of 3, you can hang your hat on that.
So the spot on this one is going to be about at the 17-yard line, so it'll be a 27-yard field goal from the far side hash mark, and that's going to be Dylan Nash in on the kick. Snap, hold, kick. On the way. Right down Main Street. Makes it 17-0. Graham. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here on the NFHS Network. We'll be back with more right after this. And we're back here on the NFHS Network. Quick updates on the other championships going on. In Lynchburg, it's still 3-0 Phoebus over Varina in the Class 4 championship. And up at James Madison in the Class 6 championship, Oscar Smith leading James Madison 7-0 in the second quarter. As we are at 17-0, Graham over Strasburg. Here with just over 2 minutes to go here in the Class 2 championship after a 27-yard field goal there by Dylan Nash.
Nash had a boot. I mean, that was an easy swing of the leg, and that ball exploded off of his foot.
Yeah, that could have been good from a lot further back, is what we're saying. And Nash sets it up, and he's been doing the pooch kicks here in this one, so he hasn't been exploding him down. But that one, much more traditional. That one takes the bounce and the roll, and the Rams will start at the 20-yard line.
It's a game changer if you have a kicker that's got a leg and can put it in the end zone. It'll eliminate big plays with the kickoffs.
I always said that was one of the best things we had. The very first year I started doing games for game day up in Northern Virginia, covered Osborne, and it was Chris Bodler, me and my partner Barry Sudduth, rest his soul. They kept on saying that we always called him the weapon because he almost always kicked it into the back of the end zone. It's like if you can have yourself a guy that you can set your plan to as to where you're going, you've already got one part of the whole thing on down. 1st and 10 right here for the Rams as we see them get going and set up right here. There's the snap, handoff straight ahead, not much there.
Yeah, it looks like we got a lot of flopping trying to sell personal fouls from both teams. So it is getting very chippy.
Yeah, I think the frustration for Strasburg rather, is palpable. Because I'm sure that, especially falling behind 17 points here early on, certainly was not on their bingo cards coming into this one. Hoff going to set this one up right here for the Rams. Under center. The snap, fakes it, looking around. He's going to fire this one on the wheel route. Just overthrows his intended target, trying to get that one to Taki Coates.
Beautiful pass by
Kai Coates, my mistake.
Braden Hoff.
One good thing for Braden Hoff is that he is still a junior, so he has another year where he could potentially improve.
I'll tell you what, he could spin it, though. That ball was spun, especially throwing it from one side of the field and reversing and throwing across your body. Typically, you don't want your quarterback ever to do that. Because
no, but at the same time, he also threw it in such a way that the only guy that was going to have a chance at it was his guy.
Exactly.
So certainly when you have a quarterback that can do that, that's something that you can at least be excited for. Quick motion right there, and a nice toss, but not much, maybe 2 yards. A carry right there by number 43, Lucas Martinez. And timeout's going to be called by Graham because they're going to be getting the ball back.
Yeah, it looks like Strasburg is too worried about the physicality and what Graham is doing and not enough on their play execution. Graham is beating them physically and mentally right now. And at Strasburg, you go into half, you've got to eliminate that. You have to just play a nameless, faceless opponent. Don't worry about what they are doing. Focus on executing your game plan, your play, and move on.
So we see them just making the discussions right here. We're keeping our eyes on all the other action going on in this already. A fairly fast-moving game right here in the first half here, Christian. Again, not exactly a surprise given in Class 1, Class 2. They're definitely more run-oriented teams by and large. There are exceptions to that rule, mind you, but at the same time.
Yeah, it's different looks. So Graham loves the design quarterback run. They try to spread you out to have more numbers in the box and then just try to gash you for 10-plus yards at a clip. And Strasburg is going to be a little more traditional, old-school look, and they're just going to wear you down.
Yeah, it almost looks like a wishbone formation back there with the 3 running backs, but so far it's just not been working out for them thus far in this one here. I think a combination of just the size and speed of Graham, plus probably some really good coaching by their staff, has them ready for this. And a fair catch right there for the G-men. They'll take over at their own 45-yard line.
I would say Graham's total offense, as much as they've had the ball in this first half, it can't be over 200 yards.
Probably
because
not.
they've had such short fields to work with.
First down, 10 yards to go. They're going to go with that empty look, that same look that really kind of had them going here in the first half. Roberts, back to pass, looking, fires it out here to the near side. That one almost intercepted. Riley Walker almost came up with that one, and if he snags that one out of the air, he's maybe still running.
He had an escort service down the sideline.
So second down coming up right here. Right now, if you're the Rams, you're just looking to, you get the ball at the start of the second half. You want to try and just not allow Graham to get going here. 2nd and 10. Roberts back to pass, fires it across the middle, complete. Breaks one tackle, and he's gone. 10-5, touchdown, G-Men.
And that was, talk about an escort service. He broke one tackle.
Blake Graham. No, correction, that was Chris Edwards on the touchdown, I believe. Just ran that one all the way in.
And he jogged in. He could have practically walked in.
And unfortunately, the dreams that Strasburg have are very quickly becoming nightmares. I think they knew that this was going to be a challenging game for them coming into this one. Almost a block on that extra point attempt.
Yeah, I would say that Riley Walker has been close to blocking that kick every time.
Riley Walker's been throwing himself around in this one, and I think he's been just tremendous thus far in this first half.
Exactly. I mean,
but unfortunately, it's 11 people on this team, and it's just,
it's tough. I mean,
and I'm trying, and you know what? Strasburg again, the score does not reflect it right here for this one. They are not in this game by accident.
No.
They earned their way into this championship game, and they deserve to be here. It's just unfortunate right now. It just feels like that they're running into a buzzsaw. Plus, I mean, the unforced mistake that you had off of your first kickoff return, that probably doesn't help none either.
There's a lot of football left, and if I'm on the sideline at Strasburg, that's all I'm saying. Look, there's 4 quarters of this football game. They still got to play the third quarter, and they still have to play the fourth quarter. You still got 45 seconds. You can score in 45 seconds. It's possible. You just have to believe. and trust in the work that you and your teammates have put in the entire offseason, through two-a-days, and throughout this entire season. Yes, Graham's a big, strong, physical opponent, and they are doing a great job of dominating both sides of the football, or all three phases of the football game right now. But that can change. You just have to believe. That's what I would be telling my team on the Strasburg sideline.
Coach Tripp Lamb certainly was hoping that maybe this was going to be a little bit better, but unfortunately for them, it's just not like that at the moment. But it's exactly what he said. There's a lot of time and a lot of football left to be played. That one kind of got through right there.
And that's what they're saying. Is it looks like you got an injured player and you got a late flag.
They're gonna get the horse collar there. That happened
100%. And the Strasburg fans are not happy yet.
They're not having it right now, and I think that that's an easy call there for the officials.
It was a little late on the flag call.
Yeah.
So, and I think 33 did a good job of selling it a little bit. I think if he pops right back up, Mike and I got that call.
So that's plus 15 right there. That's going to put him right at midfield. 39 seconds. I mean, and you know that Hoff can throw the ball a little bit right here. If I'm Strasburg, I'm certainly telling him, hey, keep yourselves together. We can maybe get one play here before halftime.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, you still got a timeout to burn, so if needed.
Hoff under center. He's got his wishbone set right behind him. The snap, they're going to hand that one off up the middle, giving that one up ahead to Martinez, and he'll get to about the 43-yard line. With just under 30 seconds to go, they gotta make this quick right here.
And they're in Graham territory
for the first time tonight. They got about 15 seconds right here. They need to be careful. Back to pass. He's going to fire this one long. Over top, incomplete with about 7 seconds left.
Yeah, one last play, one last shot.
Third down, 3, Strasburg.
So 7 seconds left here in the first half. And it is halftime out at James Madison University, where it is 7-0. Oscar Smith over Madison. Warhawks again hoping for their first state championship. Third down, 3 yards to go coming up right here. There's the snap. And they're just going to hand that one off straight ahead. A great tackle. They got the time. I think they got the timeout with 1 second to go.
Exactly. Everybody in the stands know it. You still got a second. You got to play.
Yeah, they got to play right here at about the 27-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah.
Certainly not. And again, we said it. We know that Hoff can throw the ball a little bit right here. So right now, Strasburg, they want to try to see about getting something going, try to get something here before halftime.
If I got a field goal kicker that's got a boot, I'm sending him out there.
Unfortunately, I don't think that the Rams have that one. And we do have an update out of Lynchburg, 9-6. Phoebus over Varina late in the first half themselves. So certainly not as offensively proficient as I was thinking it was going to be.
Exactly. I mean, but it's always late theatrics that could happen. Phoebus won on some late theatrics last year.
That's true. Yeah, the folks here at Salem would probably know that pretty well.
Yeah, they probably don't want me to say that too loud.
Probably not. All right, final play of the first half coming up right here. Hoff setting it up right here. Calling the cadence under center. Takes the snap. He's going to fire that one long and tipped up, and it just goes off of his fingers. Incomplete in the end zone. And that is the end of the first half here. A half dominated by the G-men.
That could have changed some momentum going into the locker room.
It really could have. It really could have. And that's just unfortunate right there. That one was just basically right on the money and just a little bit of a bobble.
Yeah. When it hit his helmet, it just bounced a little too far out of reach.
That's just rough to see. Well, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a small break right here. We'll be back with the second half of action here on the NFHS Network. Tim Blank and Christian Sowers with you here live from Salem. And 24-0 at the half.
This is the start of something fun. Kind that's best had outdoors. Where family gathers, and adventure awaits. The good tidings that make for even better times. And with the right stuff at the right price, the most wonderful time of year happens here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Every morning we rise before the sun, driven by passion, fueled by determination. We train hard, we stay focused, and we never give up because we know that every drop of sweat, every ounce of effort brings us closer to our dreams. But it's not just about the physical. Staying healthy and hydrating is key. Dairy gives us protein, electrolytes, and other key nutrients we need to recover and stay strong. Because greatness isn't just built on the field, it's built in the choices we make every day. Milk's got game. Do you?
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You see like it?
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
Rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
This is the start of something fun. Kind that's best had outdoors. Where family gathers, and adventure awaits. The good tidings that make for even better times. And with the right stuff at the right price, the most wonderful time of year happens here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Every morning we rise before the sun, driven by passion, fueled by determination. We train hard, we stay focused, and we never give up because we know that every drop of sweat, every ounce of effort brings us closer to our dreams. But it's not just about the physical. Staying healthy and hydrating is key. Dairy gives us protein, electrolytes, and other key nutrients we need to recover and stay strong. Because greatness isn't just built on the field, it's built in the choices we make every day. Milk's got game. Do you?
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
I get her, not solo.
You see if I did it?
Yeah.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
This is the start of something fun. Kind that's best had outdoors. Where family gathers, and adventure awaits. The good tidings that make for even better times. And with the right stuff at the right price, the most wonderful time of year happens here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Every morning we rise before the sun, driven by passion, fueled by determination. We train hard, we stay focused, and we never give up because we know that every drop of sweat, every ounce of effort brings us closer to our dreams. But it's not just about the physical. Staying healthy and hydrating is key. Dairy gives us protein, electrolytes, and other key nutrients we need to recover and stay strong. Because greatness isn't just built on the field, it's built in the choices we make every day. Milk's got game. Do you?
we're back here on the NFHS Network, getting set to start the second half of action right here. First half dominated by Graham High School over Strasburg. 24-0 our score here. I mean, Christian, we're taking a look at crunching some of the numbers right here. Only 15 total rushing yards for Strasburg there in the first half. And they ran for over 300 in their state semifinal victory.
Yeah, it's not what they typically are seeing, not what they thought that they were going to do today. But Graham is just physically beating them on both sides of the ball. And it's tough when you go up against a team that's this big and this fast. It happens, but you play one play at a time. You don't look at the scoreboard. Doesn't matter. Let's put a drive together and let's focus on what we need to do. And I hope the jitters are out of their system now. The first half. Hopefully that's what it was on their plate in the first half, was just some jitters. And hopefully the head coach for Strasburg told them, look, quit worrying about what Graham is doing. We were doing too much complaining to the ref about wanting to get calls. Let's focus on us. Let's focus on executing the play, and then we can move forward from there.
So we're also taking a look at some of the other stuff right here. We've got, looking at it right here, effectively over 170 yards passing for the G-men there in the first half. And the rushing yardage, not quite there yet either, so it's like only about 59 total rushing yards for the G-men. So, in large part, Strasburg's defense has played decently. They're just not, again, they're just finding themselves going up against a team that has just a lot of size on them. Frankly, that's not necessarily, something that can be held against them. This is what happens sometimes when you get the chance to play teams that you're not used to. You're running the buzzsaws.
Yeah, it does. It happens. If I'm Graham, I'm like, quit looking at the scoreboard too, guys. Like, I don't care that it's 24-0. I don't care that we're up by 4 possessions. I want us to focus on just executing our brand of football. Let's continue to put this game away. And let's continue to sustain our drives. Let's play great defense. Let's not let them have any momentum. And if they can do that, then they're essentially going to run away with this game. But Strasburg, you got to force some turnovers. How many balls did we watch that just got through the hands of Strasburg defenders and could have been interceptions? They should have 3 interceptions right now, and they have 1.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right about that. Again, a couple of interceptions that almost were. And, of course, that last-second pass that just bounced off of the fingertips of number one Riley Walker there at the end of the half. That's really your big difference here in this one, and that's just kind of where we're at right now. But it's a brand-new half right here. Strasburg, like the whole thing for them right here is, hey, we're starting over. Let's just get that. Let's just have a good first possession right here as we're back underway as Nash kicks that one off. Taken at about the 23-yard line. And a solid return right there by Quincy Williams.
That's a really good return. Something to hang your hat on. All right, hey, we got some momentum. Let's get our offense rolling here. Just got to focus one play at a time. Let's get this run game established.
They need to keep their heads together on this one. It's like, again, I think that, again, you're seeing them trying to go to the officials on this one, but they gotta take a couple of deep breaths and set themselves back up for this one as we get set to go. 1st and 10 for Strasburg on their own 42-yard line. Coming right back at it right here, Brandon Hoff. He's got a bit of an arm, but they're also going to try to get things going with that running game again. The snap, they're going to run that one off tackle. Not much there, maybe just a yard for Takai Coates.
Gabriel Lilly was all over that one. Sniffed it out.
After a pickup of 1, 2nd down 9.
But, yes, he got 1 yard. It's okay. You can gash him for about 5 or 6 and give you a short 3rd down. Strasburg has not had a 3rd and short yet.
Setting it up right here. That one straight up the middle. That's going to be a first down and more right there for Bosworth into Graham territory, and that's going to be a first down.
Bosworth heard me. He said, we're not even going to worry about a 3rd and short.
And a Graham first down on that one. Clock still ticking. Just under 11 minutes to go. Sets it up right there. There's the snap. Another handoff that time. Going back to Coates. Maybe about a 2-yard gain on that one.
The offensive line for Strasburg does a good job initially starting their blocks, but it's like they give up on their blocks. Keep blocking, finish the block through the whistle.
I mean, is it a case that they're giving up on their blocks, or just that Graham is maybe just really good at shedding the blocks?
It's like their hands get off of them. If I'm their offensive line coach, I am on my O-line. Like, you guys have got to continue to block through them. Don't give up on the play.
About 10 minutes to go right here. Second down, 7 yards to go. The snap, they're going to go straight up the middle once again, this time with Bosworth. He'll get about 3 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
A 3rd and short, something Strasburg hasn't had. See if they can convert here. Big 3rd down.
Big play right here for both teams. Hoff under center. They set. And a nice run right there. Number 43, Martinez on the carry. He'll get the first down.
Great job by Martinez. That's key. You get a 3rd and short. It changes a little bit of the scheme that Graham has to run.
This is more what we were expecting from Strasburg in this game, given that this is how they've played so well this entire season.
It looks like the jitters have worn off, and it's like, hey, let's go play some football. We're here to play football. Not worry about the refs making a call, not worry about what Graham's doing. Let's focus on our scheme, the way we run the football, and let's run it down the throat, see if they can stop it.
Hoff setting it up right there under center. Fakes it. Back to pass. He's got a man wide open in the corner. Just overthrows him.
Just 3 inches overthrows him. But establishing that run game was able to have that receiver wide open, which is number 17, Quincy Williams. Williams was wide open, and all he had to do was waltz into the end zone. Those are the throws as a quarterback that Hoff wants back. I mean, they're painful because it's like, oh, I threw a pretty ball, but it doesn't matter. It could have been a duck as long as it got to the receiver.
Setting it up right here, 2nd and 10. They're going to go straight up the middle on that one. And a good effort from Bosworth actually gets past the nose tackle down inside the 15. That'll be enough for a first down.
Bosworth has put the Strasburg offense on his back and said, you know what, I'll carry you to the end zone. I don't care, I'm not giving up. Which, as an O-line, as your defense, everybody else that's on the sideline for Strasburg, you're rallying behind that guy.
This is more, I think, what they were hoping for when this game started. About 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Look for a shot to the end zone off of a play-action pass here. It's first down, perfect situation to air one out to the corner of the end zone.
We'll see what happens here. And they're going to hand this one off right there to Coates. Coates with a convoy. He gets stopped. He'll be stopped after a gain of about 7 or 8 yards.
It's a great run.
Another good run right there from Strasburg.
2nd and 2, 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. They're going to mark that on the board. 2nd and 2. Okay, 2nd and 2, actually.
I almost would air it out here, especially right here. You got 2nd short. You're running the ball well this drive. Let's see if we can get a quick shot to the end zone.
They certainly want to do something like that as they set it up right here. 2nd down, 2 yards to go. Off under center. Takes the snap. They're going to hand that one off. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! Takai Coates finds the end zone. Strasburg finds the scoreboard for the first time tonight.
And that woke the Strasburg crowd up. They're good. They're like, hey, our offense has some life. If I'm there, now you can work. You can expand on this. All you need is a stop on defense, establish another drive, and, hey, you're back in this ball game.
Very much so. I mean, they're going to go for 2 here on this one. They're going to go for 2 on this one here if you look at this. Setting it up right here. Hoff under center once again. And a penalty on the play. And I think they're going to say that I think I saw the signal offsides. Yeah. So half the distance right there. That's going to make Graham's job a little bit easier.
Yeah, that changes the play call up a little bit. Instead of possibly going for a pass or maybe a sweep, you kind of, all right, let's go. We're going to throw it right down. We're going to go right down your throat. Stop it.
Just basically what they did. Do what you weren't able to do on that first drive. So they set it up right here, lining it up. Hoff under center. Hand that one off, and they're going to get in. They get the 2-point conversion. I believe that was 17 Quincy Williams with that one. Strasburg has some life.
That's a great job. Great drive. You turn to your defense. All right, we gave you some points. Now help us out. Get the ball back to our offense here.
We'll see how that goes on the next possession. Tim Blank, Christian Sowers on the NFHS Network. We'll be back with more after this.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Well, Strasburg finally finding a little bit of life here at the beginning of the third quarter. Finally finding the scoreboard, now down 24-8 against Graham. Pretty much doing what they did the entire season, especially to teams like Riverheads. That was really kind of the difference on that one there, and what a drive right there for the boys from Strasburg. 7:07 left to go here, and it is the third quarter. We're keeping our eyes on all the other matchups going on as well. And Madison finally finds the scoreboard, but they missed the extra point. 7-6 in Harrisonburg. Oscar Smith over James Madison. The Warhawks hoping to bring that title home. That one finds itself at about the 18-yard line. And that ball came out!
Number 6 for the G-Man, Blake Graham with the return. Appeared as though there was a fumble on the play.
I don't know who recovered it.
I don't know either. I think that maybe they blew it dead. Boy, that could have been a momentum shifter.
100%. You get to start your drive on the 32. You just had a. Strasburg fans are not liking that.
Pardon us for the language, folks. We can't control the fans.
It's a terrible call.
(24-8) right now is the score, and here comes Roberts. Back to pass. Little screen pass out there to the edge. They're trying to strip that ball away from him right there. As Blake Graham tries to cake that, he'll get about a 5-yard gain there on first down.
Big number 75, Xavier Kennard, had a beautiful block pulling to try to break free Blake Graham. I love seeing a pulling offensive lineman. Love to see the big man out in space and let him run.
So as we see them going along right here, second down, 5 yards to go. 3 receivers here to the near side. There's the snap. Roberts taking it himself. He's not going to get much. Maybe just a yard or two. Here comes a big third down right here for Strasburg.
Yeah, third and about 3. This is big. Strasburg has to force a fourth down here. That's what they need. Get your offense the ball. Your offense is rolling hot.
That's what they want to do right here.
Graham's just trying to stay methodical and try to burn as much clock as they can. Keep the ball on the ground and fall inbounds.
There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Great blocking out there on the edge. Oh, but they're going to get called for holding.
That's huge. That is huge.
Wow.
Riley Walker got excited for his teammates. His coaches calmed him down and said, hey, we still got to execute. It's a great play, but hey, we need you.
That's going to be a 10-yard penalty and replay the down.
They brought 55 back in to Jacob Britton to pretty much give some pressure on the quarterback.
That's going to back him up. So it'll be 3rd and 9 on the replay. So the holding was beyond the first down marker. So 3rd and 9 coming up right here for Graham. Again, Strasburg with an opportunity here. Back to pass, fires it out there to the near side. Caught, complete, slips a tackle. There goes Fix. And he's going to get forced out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Oh, that is a heartbreaker right there for Strasburg. You got a second chance, and unfortunately, just could not make it happen.
It's just a mismatch on the matchups. I mean, that's what Strasburg has had a tough time to do, is they're just not able to match personnel with personnel here.
Certainly doesn't seem that way right now. 1st and 10 coming up right here.
And it hurts, especially when you had a 3rd down and short. You're able to get a penalty that's in your favor, and then you can't
force a 4th down. 1st and 10 coming up right here. So they set it up right here. Roberts with the snap. Hands that one off. Somehow, I don't know how Edwards held on to that football.
Yeah, Quincy Williams was pulling everything he could to get that ball out.
And that's what you do ball drills for in the summer right there. That's why you hit that. That's why you hit the weight room. Make sure that you have to have that strength right there.
High and tight. Keep it high and tight and cross that arm over it.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Only a gain of 2 on that play. Setting it up, back to pass. Roberts fires it across the middle. That one low, incomplete. Trying to get that one to Roberts.
You can see Roberts is kind of walking gingerly.
Not correct. Correction, not thrown to Roberts. He was trying to get that one over to Graham.
Yeah, Dalton Roberts, you can see the way he's walking. He's kind of gingerly on one of those ankles, you can tell. Probably due from those hits that he took in that one series in the first half.
I mean, he's been taking some hits. There's no two ways about it. Again, what you're seeing from Strasburg, again, is not a team that's, that does not deserve to be here. You're seeing a team that's just a little overmatched at the moment. Roberts takes the snap, back to pass, under heat, fires that one across the middle. It's intercepted.
We knew it was due time. It was due time for Kahai Coates. He dropped 2, finally got one.
Big play right there. You have to think that if they did not get it on third down, they would have gone for it right there. So I don't think that that Strasburg's going to feel bad about getting the ball inside their own 20.
Coach should go over and pat his buddy Jacob Britton on the helmet and say, "Hey, bud."
This is a big potential drive coming up right here for the Rams. They want to get this one going. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 13-yard line. They go straight up the middle. And what a run right here. Big run from Bosworth. 1st down out to about the 30-yard line.
The coaches are talking to the refs, trying to get a personal foul. Kind of held down Bosworth. Number 8 did. Chris Edwards.
But you can see right now there's some life right here to this Strasburg team.
That's what it looks like.
We've been waiting for this Strasburg team to show up so far in this game. We saw a little bit of that at the end of the first half. Now we're really seeing it here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Coach Lamb is pleading his player's case to the ref. He's like, "Hey, you got to watch some of that stuff." He's holding our guy down. He can't even get up.
Sets it up. Hoff under center. Oh, he fumbled the football, but he got it back. That one almost a disaster right there. Coates, just the exchange, just a little off the mark on that one. A loss of 3 on the play. They're fortunate that's all they lost.
Yeah, it looks like Huff just dropped the ball. It looks like it fell right out of his hands, and luckily it didn't get kicked too far, and they were able to recover the ball again.
Setting it up right here. 2nd down, 13 yards to go, under 3 to go here in the third quarter. Put that one straight ahead. They got that one over to Martinez, but he only gets a couple yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long coming up.
Fumbles like that are typically drive stallers, and it looks like we got an injury.
Yeah, we got one of the Strasburg players slow to get up. One of the linemen.
Looks like 75.
Yeah.
Jacob Stickley.
Stickley, the 6'2" junior. 2:40 left to go here in this one, and it's I should point out it is fourth quarter time up in Harrisonburg. Still 7-6. Oscar Smith ahead of James Madison. The Warhawks and their big man Dom Nicely hoping to finally get that big trophy into the case at Vienna. It's a school that's known for a lot of good things. Girls basketball, softball, baseball. One trophy that's eluded them since the school's opening has been the football championship.
Yeah, Coach Gorman runs a tight ship for that baseball program over there at Madison. Madison's given Oscar Smith. I didn't expect to think that score was going to be that close.
Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. 3rd and 11 coming up right here for the Rams as they set it up. The snap. They hand it off to Martinez, and Martinez is going nowhere.
That's a big 3rd down stop for Graham.
4th down coming up, and I don't think that they're going to do anything fancy here. They're just going to punt it away. Certainly not what they wanted after that interception, but get a couple of yards. That fumble, like you said, really kind of stalled them out right there.
It did. I mean, you've got to be able to capitalize and get some points when you're able to create a turnover. I mean, every team, you want to capitalize on turnovers because they're huge. They're momentum swings, and you want to carry that momentum. And now it looks like the momentum swifted back to.
Well, we'll see how that happens after we change it back up. And a nice punt right there, and it's taken at about the 35-yard line. And Graham gets forced out of bounds. That was a fix on the carry.
Able to get a good return there.
Can't argue with that at the moment. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the 1st down and 10 here for the G-men. About 90 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Quick ball game here. It's like you blink and the third quarter is over, and at this point, Strasburg, you don't want to feel like you're running out of time, and not being, and that drive stalling, it gives you that feeling.
They set it up right here, and if I'm Graham at the moment, I'm not doing anything fancy. And sure enough, Lilly with the carry, he's going to get about 3 yards.
Yeah, the key thing for Graham is stay in bounds. Do not get out of bounds. You want to continue to chew this clock as much as you can.
Knocked out there by number 3, Lincoln Bosworth.
Bosworth on the tackle right now.
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds short of that. It'll be a gain of 3 on the play.
Only a gain of 3. Clock still rolling here. 24-8 our score here. Graham ahead of Strasburg. Now about 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Lilly with the snap, hands the ball off. A nice second effort right there is going to get him into Strasburg territory to the 48-yard line.
It's a great job by Palmer to be able to keep his feet churning.
Third
and 3 to go right here for Graham, and I think they're going to be content to just let this tick away. We got a timeout on the field by the officials.
It looks like it might have been, an official timeout. Looks like it's on 75. They're sending 75 off Xavier Kennard.
Must be, some kind of equipment issue.
Yeah, equipment, or maybe he's bleeding and they want to get it taken care of.
That's true
something.
as well, yep. They'll get the clock rolling right here. And again, I think that Graham is going to be content to let this clock run out.
Oh, yeah, you're chewing clock here.
And that takes us to the end of the third quarter, folks. 12 minutes left on the season. And we'll see, we'll bring you it all right here on the NFHS Network. Tim Blank and Christian Sowers here. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
And we're back here on the NFHS Network. Fourth quarter set to begin here in Salem, Virginia, the final quarter of the season. And we do have an update out of Harrisonburg. 14-7, James Madison over Oscar Smith with about 9.5 minutes left in regulation up in Harrisonburg. So we got a lot of excitement going on right here all over the state of Virginia, and it is still a close one in Lynchburg between Varina and Phoebus.
Madison trying to ruin some bets folks had probably. Speaking of ruining bets, Navy just took Army out back to the woodshed today.
Navy with using, I think, a little bit of home cooking right there over Army today. I don't think anyone expected that with how well Army's been playing all season. 3rd and 3 coming up right here, and that is across the 45 for a first down. Good run there by Gabriel Lilly.
Yeah, Lilly in the game instead of number 10, Dalton Roberts.
That'll move the ball just inside the 45-yard line. That's enough yardage for a G-man. First down.
And I'm trying to look and see if I see Roberts on the sideline. I can't spot him in the sideline, so
right
he might
now
be getting his ankle or.
Well, and I also think at this point you're also you know what you got to do to whittle away the clock up 2 scores.
Exactly.
And honestly, I think maybe Lilly's a better suited running quarterback at that kind of set right there. As he makes the turn right there, he's got the corner and more. One man to beat with a great stiff arm down the sideline. Tripped up. Touchdown, G-Man!
Tripped up, kind of banged up when he hit the ground. He hit the ground hard. He got his foot tripped.
But a tremendous run from Gabriel Lilly, and there's a good chance that might have put this one out of reach. And, yeah, he's hurting over there on the sideline. You hate to see that.
Yeah, that's a hard fall. When you get tripped up and slam into the turf. Turf is great, but there really ain't much cushion on turf.
There's more cushion than there was in the old AstroTurf days.
That's a fact.
Let me tell you. So all the best there for Gabriel Lilly. You hate to see that, especially in a state championship game, but you still got to be thinking at this point that, and a good thing there, he's back up under his own power. Lilly's going to go back over to his sideline, get some love from his coaches, and just like that,
it'll be Walker to snap, shoot to hold, and Nash.
It just goes back to that momentum. If you go back to that fumble for Strasburg, it gave the momentum back to the Graham.
Setting it up right here, extra point attempt. Kick is up and on the way, and good. We'll keep it right here on the NFHS network after the timeout. And you just got to think right here, that one could very well be the one that puts it out of reach for good here, Christian.
Exactly. It puts it back into a 4-possession ball game. I mean, that's – and Strasburg's fans are just deflated.
And again, make no mistake, anyone that makes it this far deserves to be here. And I think that's the thing you've always got to remember about these teams is that, they have worked so hard to make it to this point of the season. They want nothing more than to be able to celebrate this. And Strasburg, unfortunately, right now, just a few too many mistakes early on put them into a deep hole, and they just could not get their offense rolling as well as they would have hoped to have when this one started.
Yeah, they had the momentum early in the second half. They were punching in and grab 8 points there, but then their second drive, it stalled out, and it hurts. But when you got teams that are primarily running teams, they chew so much clock. If they get down big, it's hard for them to ever come back.
So we see them getting all set to go right here. 11-13 Nash, who has quite the leg on him. No two ways about it. Setting up to kick off right here. And there's the boot, and up. Looks like someone from the G-men went a little too early.
Yeah, I was wondering if that flag was going to get tossed, and it was. It looks like there was two guys that left just a little early.
Against the kicking team. That 5-yard penalty backs the ball up to the 35-yard line.
So they'll kick that one off at the 35-yard line this time. It looks as though that at least neither of these games in theory should finish with the last-second drama that there was in the Class 1 game a year ago, unfortunately. But, sometimes you get that, sometimes you don't in a state championship. Then again, there's still a lot of football left to be played. Who knows how this is going to go. Nash with the kickoff right there, taking it about the 17-yard line. Walker, spin move, sheds another tackler and gets taken down from behind at the 35-yard line. Rams have got to be careful. Rams have got to be careful not to do that, but unfortunately, it looks like Walker is slow to get up.
Yeah, that's tough. When you get tackled from behind like that, it puts a lot of pressure on your knees and your hips, and easy for an ankle to get rolled up on. Hopefully, he just got the wind knocked out of him. Been there before, got tackled from behind, landed on a football. Whew. Felt like somebody punched me in my solar plex.
No kidding on that one.
Yeah, that football point sticks in, gets that diaphragm, and just sucks all the wind out of your, out of your lungs.
Definitely. It feels bad.
Screaming for air. You're like, there's nothing you can do. Coach comes over there, rolls up, and grabs you by the waistband. Is like, you're all right. Picks you up by your pads, lets you just calm down for a second.
Fans number 1, Riley Walker.
And he's up.
Oh, he's limping, so.
He needs a little bit of assistance getting off the
and Riley Walker's been a solid piece for Strasburg tonight. Done it on both sides of the ball. So not only does that hurt your offense, it's one of your DBs going out of the game.
So 1st and 10 coming up right here. And they go ahead right here, and a big run across the field right there. Taken down from behind is Lucas Martinez.
Martinez has broken some big runs for 10, 15 yards. He did that in the first half a few times, done it here in the second half a few times.
And our apologies to this right here. We're dealing with some technical glitches here. Now 1st down there as we continue along. Last game of the season, you're trying to make sure that everything works, and sometimes it just doesn't.
It's life.
First and 10 coming up right here for the Rams as they line up under center. Hand off straight ahead right there for Coates. Unfortunately, I think that one was just a little too slow to develop.
It was. Looks like we got some pushing and shoving down there.
Yeah, the hurt feelings and everything.
Pick up of about 2 yards on the play. We'll make it 2nd down and 8.
Second down and 8 yards to go as we continue along here. As we set things up. 9.5 minutes and counting left to go in this one, folks. Off under center. Back to pass. He's under heat, but now he's going to take it himself and run with it. Tackled from behind, holds onto it. He'll get the 1st down.
Big run.
You love to see it there.
I love it. Hey, everybody's covered. I got to see him. Let's go. Let's extend it. Move the chains.
Clock ticking away here with about 9 minutes to go. Makes the handoff. He's rolling out, looking deep. Fires it, caught. Good catch there by Harper Sherman, and he'll get taken down inside the 25 for another 1st down.
Sherman put the big old mitts up there, grabbed it, held onto that football. They're trying to strip it out of his hands. But the tight end, 5'11", 180-pounder. He's got some size.
It's working out for him thus far. 1st and 10 right here as we continue along. Back to pass. Hoff fires it. Looking high, just overthrows his target.
He's done that 3 or 4 times tonight. Had shots to the end zone and just throws it over the head of his intended receiver. And I don't blame him going back to Sherman. Sherman made that catch look easy, and it was up in the air, extended. A lot of guys, those arms get a little short when you got a defender barreling down on you.
So we set it up right here, 2nd down, 10 yards to go with just over 8 minutes to go here in this championship game. Strasburg behind the 8 ball, but they are trying to pull themselves as close as they possibly can. 2nd down, 10 yards to go coming up. Still under there. Almost, yeah, they're going to get him for an offsides.
Huge for Strasburg.
Encroachment on the... Got encroachment on the G-men there. So down inside the red zone now. Second and 5 coming up. Second down, 5 yards to go. Coming up right here, still with a little over 8 minutes left. And yeah, that took too long. I think they just gave back the 5 yards. Yep.
That hurts because you just change that second long to second manageable. And then you hand it right back.
Second down 10.
And that's kind of been the story for Strasburg tonight. Is they catch a break, but they don't capitalize on it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, they're just a little overmatched right here. Again, you just look at the kind of differences on the lines. You can see it all the way up here. Second and 10. Hoff rolls out, fires it, and that one almost intercepted, but almost caught as well.
Yeah, went back to Harper.
Well, that's going to bring up third down. Yeah, trying to go back to Harper Sherman on that one. Campbell Fitz almost with the pick there as well. Third down, 10 yards to go here. Just over 8 minutes left. Strasburg trying to do whatever they can to potentially stay in this game. They're going to flip. They're going to flip the running backs around here. Fake the handoff. Hoff fires out of the hands, and it's intercepted. Coming down the field right now, that's going to be Blake Graham, and he'll get taken down at the 32-yard line. And that basically might put a bow on this one, Christian.
Yeah, I think that ices this one.
And
I think just by the...
You just hate that and you just hate it really for Strasburg. They really just could not get going early on in this. That turnover on their first kickoff return really just put them in too deep a hole that they were unable to climb out of. You see that there's the ability and the talent there, but unfortunately tonight it's just not their night.
Yeah, Huff overthrew that ball once again, and this time it became fatal for the drive. And now Graham can get the ball, given there's 3 timeouts that Strasburg has to work with, but even those 3 timeouts I don't think are going to help.
And they're going right back here to Gabriel Lilly. Lilly waits for it, finds the hole. He's going to dive forward for about 4 yards. And, well, right now, if
he'll pick up about 4 before being tackled by Nathaniel Turner at the 36-yard line. Second down.
Yep, just stay in bounds, continue to run the ball. The intention would never to give the ball back to Strasburg and get down and get into victory formation.
It's what they want to do here. They would love nothing more than a big, long drive here. Again, apologies for trying to – I don't know if it's the cold air that gets in right here. And a good run by Palmer. That's going to get him a first down. Stop the clock briefly.
Yeah, it looks like the Strasburg defense is kind of just giving up.
I wouldn't say giving up, but they know, I think, that right now that it's just not their night, unfortunately. And the Rams, it's going to be a tough trip home.
Graham trying to get back in the winner's circle since last time they were there was 2022.
6.5 minutes to go. They're going to run it straight ahead. Right ahead to Palmer.
Palmer once again with the carry.
Palmer's fine with just grabbing 3, 4, 5 yards a clip.
They call it second and a long 7. Must be the cold air. It's giving me some issues with the touchpad on the computer.
Probably. It gets cold. It's cold down here. I don't think it's gone above 38 degrees all day today.
No, I mean, but the good thing about that is that even though it is a cold day, there's been next to no wind.
Yes, that's very true.
That's made it at least, fairly easy to deal with. And right here for this one, Lilly straight ahead, and he runs right into the brick wall. Again, you got to give Strasburg all the credit in the world. They're not giving up on this.
Yeah, their defensive line got a great push there.
Lilly with the carry. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 7. G-men. Ball spotted just inside Strasburg territory at the 49. Once again, fans, just as a reminder, fans will not be allowed on the field after today's contest, but we do ask you to remain in the stands for the Class 2 VHSL State Championship and runner-up presentation.
3rd and long.
3rd and a mile, and we got a timeout on the field.
Timeout.
Graham took timeout. Probably wanted to change the play call.
Whatever it is that drives you, the U.S. Army offers training expertise and a surprising breadth and depth of opportunities.
I will say, the day we got today is pretty great weather-wise. Tomorrow it's supposed to be raining all day at about 32 degrees.
Career opportunities in the U.S. Army.
Oh, my goodness.
Timeout ends, 4:47 on the clock. Graham up 31-8 here in the 4th quarter. Trying to cap off a fantastic year. Looks like we got 2 receivers on the far side for Graham. Riley pump fakes. He's going to try to find the intended receiver, but it's going to be over his head. Chris Edwards' ball is going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th and long. 4:40 left on the clock. Not sure on that play call. Probably would have kept the ball on the ground, just because I would want to keep the clock running. You can't. You don't want to end up giving the ball back, and they're going to have to punt here. You go from possibly going for it on 4th down to now you're punting to pin them deep, which still is okay, but at the same time is I'd rather have kept my offense there.
I get that one. That was a bit of an odd punt on that one. That gets down to about the 15-yard line where it dies.
Yeah, Jacob Britton almost got his hands on there.
4.5 minutes to go on this one.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
So let's see if Strasburg can tie together a drive and make this one look just a little bit better on the Sunday Times. Finish strong on the final drive of the year. That's the key right here.
Definitely. They certainly want to do that. A pass right here on 1st down. That one way over everyone's head. Incomplete.
Yeah, it must be designed. There must not be any looks because he had the swing pass open.
2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at 15.
But, yeah, the intended receiver, Brady Knight, never had a chance at that ball. They're sending Bosworth out wide.
And that one went nowhere.
Sniffed out.
Incomplete right there.
Lucas Martinez trying to do the little running back screen, slip screen, but that was sniffed out. Great job by the defensive end for Graham.
3rd down and 10 right here for the Rams. As we get going, I think I may have figured out how to get this to work, but try my hardest here to make it work.
Yeah, the stands for the Strasburg side are very quiet. Got a few fans still cheering them on. That's what you play for. You play for the fans that are still cheering you on, whether you're up by 31 or you're down by 31.
I mean, the important thing to say about this one is that no one from the Strasburg side has gone home, and they're going to get a roughing the passer penalty on that play, it looks like. So it'll be a 1st and 10 right there for the. It'll be a 1st and 10 right there for the Rams. So 15 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, Braden Huff got smoked. It just got there just a little bit late. It was almost close, but just a little bit late. It's just one of those things, trying to protect the quarterback, especially when he's throwing, he's defenseless. A lot of people don't like that, but you want the guy to be able to protect himself.
We do have one quick update for you. It looks like the Phantoms finally putting a little bit of space between them and Verina, up 16-6 in the 4th quarter at Lynchburg. Still no update just yet from Madison and Oscar Smith, as that one is obviously late in the 4th quarter. Right now, the Warhawks up 14-7, and whoops. The head official was hot there.
Still had the mic on.
At the line of scrimmage, but we'll call it a pickup of 2. 2nd down, 8.
2nd down and 8 coming up in here.
Yeah, Phoebus trying to go back-to-back state champions.
And it's been a while for the Phantoms since they've had that kind of power, especially since they had to reorganize after going down a few classes. Hoff on the pass. That one, nice grab there by number 11, Harper Sherman.
Sherman's done a fantastic job being kind of a trusted target for Huff.
And we do have an update. It is tied in Harrisonburg, 14-all.
Seems like the game to be at.
Seems so. Our friend Andy Hayes on the call up there. We don't have a time or anything with that with how much time is left, just that it's in the 4th quarter. Another pass from Hoff, going long, just overthrown.
That was a beautiful pass. Just a few inches out from his reach. Great job by Chris Edwards to pick him up and be like, dude, you had that one. Because Chris Edwards did everything he could to cover him. He just got slightly behind him. If that ball is just put just a little bit shorter, I think he catches it. Probably falls down, but still big play inside the Graham 20. So 3:03 left.
3:03, and it is 2nd and 10. And that's with about 1:45 to go in the Class 6 championship game. Big hole right there for Martinez. And he's going to get right around a 1st down right there for himself. So
another good run by Martinez. Martinez is shifty, especially when he's able to get some blockers out in front and to be able to make a move or two. He doesn't have breakaway speed, but he's sneaky quick.
So the question now for the for the Warhawks is, can they get something going here before the end of overtime? He's under heat. Hoff fires that one up in the air. Did he catch that?
Oh, my Lord.
Yes! My goodness.
What a pass. What a catch.
And a late flag on that one, but my word.
I'll tell you what, young man, people from the league are looking at that because he got 2 feet in.
He did. My goodness.
That was number 3, Lincoln Bosworth. The Bos never did that type of stuff.
No, Bosworth has been a really strong competitor here for the Trojans in this game. But honestly, if I'm looking at this one right here as to who we get for player, okay.
Dead ball, personal foul on 3 blue.
Oh.
Repeat, second down.
He had the beautiful catch, but got the personal foul.
That's
all for nothing.
Oh, you hate to see that.
It's the worst. I mean,
the down will be 2. Result of the penalty moves the ball back.
Be 2nd and 20.
So essentially, might as well just have not even caught that pass.
I just want to know what it was that
had to have been something that he said. I would assume.
Yeah. A little bit of trip action there. Riley Walker with the run. He's trying to look for the edge. Tries to cut it back to the inside. He's still on his feet. That's a solid run right there. Still going.
Oh, lineman over there, 55, pulling him.
He's basically saying, keep rolling, man.
Britton's like, I'm going to grab you by the shoulder pads and pull you.
And you know what? Give credit where it is due. Again, this Strasburg team is not going away quietly. You got to give them that much.
Britton felt the defender on his back, turned around, blocked him, was looking to grab him and pull him some more. Great job by Britton to be able to help his teammate there.
Another first down with about 2 minutes to go here in this one. 31-8 is the score. The snap. And they hand that one off. A good run right there on the part of Williams.
It's a 9-yard gain for Williams. Really good run for the young man.
See Williams, a 9-yard gain on that one. 2nd and 1 coming up.
2nd down and a yard.
Clock is ticking under the minute 30 mark. We're trying to make this one look good.
Back, fires, knocked down, incomplete.
Great defense by 5. Campbell Fix a 5'10", 170-pound sophomore.
A minute 15 left to go in this one, folks.
3rd down and 1 from the 23-yard line.
Tell you what, Graham could match up to a lot of Class 3 or even Class 4 teams with the size and the speed that they have.
Certainly would love that. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Setting up right here. And that one, unfortunately, goes nowhere.
Well, that one sniffed out in the backfield. Walker couldn't get anything started.
4th and 3. He lost like 4 yards on that run. So 4th and 5 coming up right here. And this right here. This is probably the final play of the game right here. Because if Graham gets the ball back, they'll just kneel it, and that'll be it.
Exactly. Throw a strike to the end zone.
There's the pat, and there's the fake. Hoff fires, caught wide open, inside 15. But he'll be out of bounds just shy of the goal line. They're going to say that he was out at the 5. All right, so I said that might have been the final play. Well, shows what I know. And you know what? Again, you got to love how much the Rams have fought in the second half right here.
100%.
Like, they could have packed it in down 24-0, but they have fought every step of the way in this one. The end result isn't going to be what they want by any stretch of the imagination, but to show this kind of heart and this kind of fight here at the tail end, that's admirable, if nothing else.
Especially for your seniors. You tip your cap to one final drive, and it's been a fabulous
Off
final
rolls
drive.
out, fires, and that one tipped away. I thought for a second that Campbell Fix was about to intercept that one, but it goes in and out of his hands. Brady Knight can't come up with it.
Yeah, Brady Knight almost got his hand and head back around to make that catch after it was tipped by Fix. Tell you what, the surprising thing about the G-men, they only have 9 seniors on the team.
There's the snap. Little inside handoff right there, and that's going to go back down. They're going to call a timeout here with about 14 seconds to go, and we got some drama going on here for Oscar Smith. Madison fumbles with about a minute remaining. Oscar Smith with the ball at their own 44 at the moment. So the Tigers possibly with a chance.
Looks like we got a down Ram right at the 5. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Last thing you want to do, 14 seconds on the clock, is get injured. And the same thing with Strasburg. They only have 7 or so seniors. So we possibly could see a rematch next year.
Certainly could. I don't think there's any debate about that.
Looks like 64, Wyatt Honecker, the offensive lineman, 6 foot, 185-pound senior. That's the last thing you want to see is a senior to go down with an injury. But
at the very least, he's up under his own power, and that's at least going to have that one here. It's going to be 3rd and goal here for the Rams. The snap, fakes it, looking, fires, intercepted in the end zone. And forced on out of bounds is number 6, Blake Graham, and that's your exclamation point.
That's the final nail. Like you said earlier, that's going to put the bow on this one.
And for that one right there,
it's terrible for the Rams, but you know what? You tip your cap.
Absolutely.
They went out swinging.
They played as hard as they could in this one right here, and they deserve all the respect in the world for this one.
One final play for the G-men on offense, and it's the best play that's in the playbook.
Absolutely, as we get them going here.
And the Strasburg fans are emptying.
They're sticking around for this, but at the same time, it's going to be a tough ride home for a lot of these fans and supporters.
It's never a good ride home after a loss, especially in the state championship.
Going to get himself under center, and I think it's easy enough for us. Right up here, he gets under center, takes it, and takes the knee, and that's going to do it. I think that it's easy enough for us right here. The Graham G-Men, champions once again here in Virginia, 31-8. Over Strasburg. And I think it's easy to say right here, Dalton Roberts from the G-Men is our Academy Sports and Outdoors player of the game.
I mean, having over 170 yards passing in the first half alone, Roberts did a phenomenal job throwing the pigskin around, but got to tip your cap, too, to Gabriel Lilly. Lilly came in and did a phenomenal job as quarterback, being a run-first option for them. And just give us another look for Strasburg. But Strasburg could not match up well against Graham. Graham is physically stronger, physically bigger, and was a lot quicker. Definitely the better team tonight. You tip your cap, but Strasburg definitely played their hearts out.
And it looks as though it's heartbreak for the folks in Vienna, as Oscar Smith had just scored with less than 30 seconds to go.
Oh, goodness. Oscar Smith, those teams that have been there, have won before, have that championship mentality, very much like Graham.
Indeed, they have.
They can dig in that well and find the experience to win big games like this. And I mean, for these seniors, this is the third time that they have been here, and they've won 2 out of the 3. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good, and this is their 5th overall in the last number of years. So we're going to go on ahead, step aside right here, and let the PA announcer take things along right here as we award both the championship and runner-up trophies.
Once again, could we get Graham to line up on the 40-yard line for the presentation of the medals and trophies? Congratulations to Strasburg High School for an outstanding season. Presenting the VHSL Class 2 runner-up medals and trophies to the Rams are VHSL Executive Director Billy Hahn and Salem High School Director of Student Activities Drew Barrett. Also assisting is Dodson Pest Control Company President and CEO Bert Dodson, along with Strasburg High School Principal Joanne Young and Athletic Director Randy Sparks. Now to present the Class 2 runner-up trophy. And now your Class 2 runner-up, Strasburg Rams. Number 1, Riley Walker. Number 3, Lincoln Bosworth. Number 5, Braden Huff. Number 7, Takai Coates. Number 9, Logan Cooper. Number 11, Harper Sherman. Number 15, Hunter Williams. Number 17, Quincy Williams. Number 19, Aiden Bischoff. Number 21, Benjamin Lauer. Number 23, Nathaniel Turner. Number 27, Adam Carvall. Number 29, Landon Schrader. Number 31, James Traynor. Number 33, Brady Knight. Number 39, Pablo Mora Hernandez. Number 41, Tristan Gerritsen. Number 43, Lucas Martinez. Number 45, Garrett Reeder. Number 47, Saul Balderas Cortez. Number 50, Cash Lowell. Number 51, Gage Gutierrez. Number 52, Tadeo Bunch. Number 53, Carter Orndorff. Number 54, Cooper Miller. Number 55, Jacob Britton. Number 56, Lane Kump. Number 57, Alfred Carter V. Number 58, Michael Kissinger. Number 60, Luke Britton. Number 64, Wyatt Honecker. Number 65, Landon Mapp. Number 73, Leo Melnick. Number 74, Hudson Conrad. Number 75, Jacob Stickley. Number 80, Carson Duckworth. Number 81, Thomas Steeringer. Number 87, Nicholas Stern. And number 89, Alexander Budd. The Strasburg Rams head coach is Trip Lamb. Assistant coaches are Matt Britton, Jason Gutierrez, Michael Hockman, Pete Stone, Steve Williams, and Billy Firestein. Fans, let's hear it for your Class 2 runner-ups, the Strasburg High School Rams. Congratulations to Graham High School for an outstanding season. Presenting the VHSL Class 2 Championship medals and trophies to the G-Men are VHSL Executive Director Billy Hahn and Salem High School Director of Student Activities Drew Barrett. Also assisting is Dodson Pest Control Company President and CEO Bert Dodson, along with Graham High School Principal we do not have that name. And Athletic Director. Now for the presentation of the Class 2 trophy. And now your Class 2 championship players from Graham High School. Number 1, Gabriel Lilly. Number 2, A.J. Bradshaw. Number 3, Isaiah Pruitt Saunders. Number 4, Brody Sharp. Number 5, Campbell Fix. Number 6, Blake Graham. Number 7, Ethan Horn. Number 8, Chris Edwards. Number 9, Malachi Ellick. Number 10, Dalton Roberts. Number 11, Gage Palmer. Number 12, Dylan Nash. Number 13, Jamel Floyd. Number 14, Jeremiah Quick. Number 15, Caden Banks. Number 16, Dion Cooper. Number 17, Hubernal Isabel. Number 19, Cameron Graves. Number 20, Jordan Kegley. Number 22, Jonathan Ray. Number 24, Cecil Calloway. Number 25, Kevin Jones. Number 29, Tristan Shute. Number 32, Sean Dowell. Number 35, Amari Hill. Number 45, Hawken Nelson. Number 50, Julian Johnson. Number 54, Bryson Walker. Number 55, Ben Hendrick. Number 62, Caden Groslow. Number 64, Gervonta Hendricks. Number 65, Jaisir Williamson. Number 71, Austin Brewster. Number 74, Aiden Bailey. Number 75, Xavier Kennard. And number 81, Lucas Nash. The Graham G-Men's head coach is Tony Palmer. Assistant coaches are Rex Bradshaw, Dennis Palmer, Clifton Bradshaw, Rick DeCivo, Mike Horton, Billy Banks, Hubernal Isabel, Reed Oates, John Hayes, Dino Cacklis, Colin Burnett, Dee Royal, and Casey Justice. Fans, let's hear it for your Class 2 state champions, the G-Men from Graham High School. Today's Class 2 championship game is an athletic showcase for Virginia's talented young people, and it's also a showcase for the lessons that they've learned about sportsmanship and respect for one another. Please celebrate the talent brought to these students here today and the sportsmanship that honors opponents. The Virginia High School League would like to thank you for your support in interscholastic activities, and we hope that you'll continue to support your school's athletic and academics. Once again, we'd like to thank you for attending tonight's Class 2 championship game here at Salem Stadium and Willis White Field. Once again, congratulations to the Graham G-Men. Winners today, 31-8 over Strasburg. Good night. and drive safely.
And there it is right there, Christian. Just right there, the awards. And again, there's heartbreak on the side of Strasburg, but at the same time, you know for a fact that there are so many people there that would probably like what they want to be where they are right now. Although, as we got the updates as they came along, unfortunately for Madison, they end up getting a last-second touchdown, but are stopped on a 2-point conversion and lose the state title to Oscar Smith in Class 6, 21-20. And on the other side, I believe that Varina has held on and finished out that one as well. Phoebus, rather, has finished out their championship game as well. Yes, indeed, 23-6 over Varina. So just a great, great day of football here in the Commonwealth. And, another season come and gone right here. Kind of the bittersweet moment where you kind of realize that's it. We're done with this until next August at this point, Christian.
Yeah, a lot of teams, their next focus is getting their seniors graduated, sending them off to college if they are lucky enough to go play college football or what other college sport, or if they're just going to a college to attend and further their academic studies. The juniors that will now be seniors and the rest of the folks, they'll focus on maybe playing another sport, or if not, doing 7-on-7 drills and focuses on 2025 and getting back here to this moment and never forgetting the terrible feeling that the losing teams have felt.
Certainly not. And certainly, hopefully, motivation for both Strasburg and Grayson County as they both try to make their way back here next season, as well as you hope that it's the same thing for Varina, for Madison, for Kettle Run, for Briarwoods, all of whom, unfortunately, got here to the top of the mountain, but unfortunately just could not get that last step in there, and unfortunately are just another step behind on this. So unfortunately, that brings us in. But again, let's go over our champions in Class 5. Maury with a 46-0 win over Briarwoods. Class 3, Liberty Christian 42-6 over Kettle Run. Class 1, Essex over Grayson County 22-0. Class 6, the game of the day by far, Oscar Smith holding on and beating James Madison 21-20. Phoebus over Varina 23-6. And, of course, the game we just got finished watching right here in Class 2, Graham over Strasburg 31-8. Want to thank all the folks on the NFHS network who have given us support over time. Want to thank all of our colleagues and partners that we have worked with over time, as far north as Harford County in Maryland and as far southwest here in Salem, Virginia. Always a pleasure to come on down here and do these events right here. And again, I want to give special thanks to our boss man, Andy Hayes, who's without him, pretty much the whole thing doesn't happen for us down here. So that's going to do it for us right here. Everyone, you want to have yourself a great holiday season. You want to have yourself a wonderful and safe new year. And hopefully things will be back to where they need to be come February when we get started with Winter Sports Championships. And we're going to bring that to you here live on the NFHS network, and we'll do that and then the spring sports after that. But fall sports and sports for 2024 here in the Commonwealth of Virginia have come to a close. I want to give congratulations to all the competitors and all of the players who made it this far, and even the ones who just strapped it on, even if you were on an 0-10 team and didn't go anywhere this season. Just putting yourself out there to try to play a game like this is always challenging, and if you completed a full season, you deserve a lot of credit. There's no two ways about that.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Chuck.
So that is going to do it for us here from Salem Stadium in Salem, Virginia. Special thanks to our camera person, and as well special thanks to the support staff here at Salem Stadium, soon to be home of the Roanoke College Maroons of Division III. So for the final time here in 2024 for Christian Sowers, this is Tim Blank signing off here for the final time. Congratulations to the Graham G-Men, a 31-8 victory over the Strasburg Rams to clinch the Class 2 State Football Championship. This has been a presentation of the NFHS Network. Have a great new year, folks. We'll see you in 2025.
1 second from half court. Jumping for joy with
First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in?